Hey guys, as always, I am in a content drought, and Legends Arceus came out and introduced some new Pokemon, so I'll be giving my opinions on everything. This is unscripted, so I might stutter a lot, because I'm bound to do that. But anyways, let's just get on with it. I'll be going in Legends Arceus Pokedex order, so up first is Hisuian Decidueye. My first impression on this was a bit disappointed. Since I love Incineroar so much, I was kind of excited to get a chance to actually use Decidueye without feeling guilty of not choosing my boy. But he turned into a grass fighting type that looked kind of weird. So yeah, I wasn't exactly happy. It grew on me though, and if I have the chance to play this again, I still want to choose it, because there's a bunch of other cool fighting types available in this game, which I actually used to Gallade in this, in my playthrough, which kicked butt, so I'm glad I did that, so. But anyways, I find it alright. Not as good as original Decidueye, Alolan Decidueye, that sounds very weird. But yeah, pretty cool. Up next is Hisuian Typhlosion, and it's probably the least favorite out of the new starters. I still kind of like it, but I just like the other ones a bit more. So, compared to the other Typhlosion, it looks less fearsome, even with the, like, spiritual flame thingies. I like how they added the ghost type. It was pretty original, especially for the Johto trio, which didn't have secondary types at all. So, yeah, nothing much to say. It's pretty decent. Up last for the starters is Hisuian Samurott. This was the one I chose, which is kind of funny because now it's tied with Incineroar, which I just mentioned earlier, with the starter I used the most. Samurott I used in Black 2 and Legends Arceus. Incineroar I used in my original Sun playthrough and a Shield playthrough that I did for fun. But anyways, fighting with this was really fun. Ceaseless Edge is pretty cool, like how they handled like stuff like Stealth Rock. Like it just looks really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Nothing much to say really. I like Hisuian Samurott. So, Weirdeer was definitely needed. Stantler was super weak and unappreciated, and Weirdeer just needed to exist. Psychic type being added to it is a bit original. Personally, I wouldn't add it, but yeah, pretty cool that it got a second typing and it does stay pure normal. Riding around it is super fun, like running with your feet is annoying. Every time I go to Prelude Beach, yeah, I don't know where it would be without Weirdeer in, as a ride Pokemon. So yeah, pretty cool. Cleavor, when it was revealed, I was a bit skeptical about it. It looked kind of weird, and since it was an evolution to Scyther, I thought we would be losing Scizor in this game. Because I like Scizor, even though I haven't used it because of the stupid traded evolutions which they trained in this game. That is also a big plus of this game. But, Scizor survived, so that's cool. Cleavor, it is interesting. It is a fun boss fight. To be fair, like, all of the boss fights are fun. Like, including Cleavor. I don't know which one would be my least favorite. I honestly couldn't tell you, but yeah. Cleavor is the Pokemon. Along with Stantler, Quillfish needed something. Although it is a bit more recognized since it's actually used in some regions. But yeah, Dark Poison was a really good idea. Like, I'm surprised they removed the water type off of the fish. And then Overquill. Overquill looks like a Splatoon character. No, he just looks like a Splatoon character. That's not saying he's bad, though. I think it's a really novel idea. It's really kind of funny. But yeah, Overquill is pretty cool. Lilligant became an onion. Like, those legs are onions. They are onions that are green. Because other onions are round. That's regular Lilligant, which honestly I kind of prefer over the other one, even though it's a monotype. Still though, Hisuian Lilligant is a pretty cool idea. I find it weird how we got 2 grass fighting types in a game that released so minimal Pokemon. But yeah, it's fine. Ursaluna is just strange. First of all, it's an evolution to Ursaring, which already didn't look like it needed an evolution. But alas, here we are with an Ursaluna. Also, I don't understand how it went from Teddiursa bipedal, Ursaring bipedal, and then Ursaluna on all 4s. It has a huge hump, yet it's the right Pokemon. There's so many things with Ursaluna going on. Its evolution method is dumb. It's probably why it went extinct, but yeah. Ursaluna is alright with all this stuff. In Backlash I just said it. Yeah. Hisuian Sliggoo is a very interesting design. The fact that it just embraces its snail is kind of cool. But Hisuian Goodra, oh yeah, this thing is beautiful. Dragon Steel typing is just amazing for offense and defense. And Goodra just looks really cool. I'm glad that the only monotype pseudo legendary turned into not a monotype, so that's pretty cool. I used this on my team and it kicked butt, and I definitely recommend it. It's pretty easy to get. Hisuian Growlithe is pretty cool. It's kind of weird how it has sort of like a beard thing for a tiny dog. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I ended up using one and evolving it into Arcanine, and Arcanine looks pretty cool. The shade of gray isn't the best, but it works for the rock type that it has now. And the boss fight and like the whole story stuff with Arcanine, really interesting. Made me appreciate it a lot more. And yeah, pretty cool mon. White Stripe Basculin puzzles me, along with its evolutions. Like, White Stripe going to the female form, understandable. Well, why not also have the red form there to evolve into the male one? It's such a missed opportunity, and I don't understand how White Stripe goes to a Red Stripe Basculegion. But, besides that oversight, Basculegion looks pretty cool, and Basculin needed this. A bunch of Pokemon that got stuff needed this so much. Hisuian Voltorb is a novel idea, pretty much a guaranteed idea. It looks kinda cute, which is kinda weird for a Voltorb. I kinda like it, somewhat. I didn't end up using it, but Grass Electric is a really good type. Electrode, I like how it's frowning instead of smiling. That they had to change it. There's more of a wood pattern on its face, so yeah, they did the best they could with a wooden Voltorb and Electrode. Hisuian Sneasel was a pretty cool idea. It looks kinda cool. Now with Sneasler, I'm a bit more questionable on it. It looks kinda weird. I don't know if I'm a fan of it, especially since I like Weavile more. But yep, it exists. I try to avoid using the right Pokemon over Braviary, because Braviary is just more useful and fun to ride on than a climbing, lanky thing. Man, I'm describing myself. Avalugg needed a new form. Not in the sense of Stantler and Basculin, where they were laughably weak that they needed to actually be strong. But Avalugg was just hated, and he needed appreciation. So that's where the Hisuian form comes in. It's kind of sad that it got the rock type, because Ice Rock is so bad. But yeah, the tusks look pretty cool. The body doesn't really match like the whole ice thing. Could use a bunch more work. With the boss fight, I'm pretty sure we were all just shocked at how huge that Avalugg was. I know I was, and it was a really fun boss fight. So yeah, that gives it brownie points. get it because it's brown. Hisuian Zora is adorable. Like, if it wasn't a very spiteful being that wanted to hurt everyone, I would pet it a bunch. And Hisuian Zorark is really cool. Like, with the hair flowing all around, it's really cool. I bet pretty much everyone used this on their team, including me. I thought it might have been dead weight due to the dark type I had with my Samurott, but no, it ended up being really useful, especially against the Giratina fight at the end. Which, yeah, getting to it was really hard. I don't want to spoil it, but, it's hard. Find out for yourself. Hisuian Braviary is pretty cool. I don't know why they decided to give everything the psychic type. Well, at least everything revealed, but yeah, it's nice that Braviary got a type that wasn't normal. It looks kinda cool. Writing it is really fun. I don't know why it has like an afro-like thing, maybe to simulate more what Rufflet has going on, but yeah, Braviary's pretty epic. I don't know why they decided to make another genie in the form of an Amorous, but they decided to make a genie in the form of an Amorous. Okay. So, I kind of like how it's female and completely different from the other forces of nature. Fairy type is also a great addition. It's Therian form. I don't know why they went with turtle, but then again, it's the Therian forms. I don't know what they go with anything there. Yeah, so pretty cool they added something to this trio. Well, I guess now it's, I don't know the word. Giving Dialga and Palkia origin forms was a pretty cool idea. Dialga looks pretty, interesting. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone has the first impression as, what the heck? But yeah, Dialga sort of makes sense. I kind of like it, actually. It grew on me. And Palkia? Horse Dragon. Well, that happens to be all of the Pokemon. Really the only thing I could touch on is the legend plate. Spoiler alert, it's broken. But yeah. This was a quick video I made, and I hope you enjoy it.